So then the next step is going to be we're going to cut the waterfall pockets. So I'm going to move that outside and getting out some more of my Berry Vanilla here. I need 7 at 4 and 4 by 4.5. So I'm going to cut this at 4.5 this way, 4.5 by 4, like so. Okay, so I'm going to cut them all out and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have my 7 cut out here. So on the 4.5 side, you can measure it and see. We're gonna score it at a 1/2 inch. So I'm just gonna take all of them and just go ahead and score them all. There we go. It goes fairly quickly once you get everything together. And I actually really enjoy this. Normally I'd have like some music on in the background or Netflix or YouTube. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to move these aside. Move this aside and then I can show you the... So taking my bone folder out at the score mark, we're just going to go ahead and using our bone folder, we're going to crease it down so it's ready to go. All of these. It's a little bit redundant, but it's very easy. This is one of the first mini albums like I ever made because I feel like this is a beginner mini album. And what is it? My friend Tammy says you make one, watch one, make one, teach one. It's kind of like the thing with crafting. And I've made 3 or 4 of these, so I feel like I can show this one pretty easily. There's that. There we are. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and round all the corners again because I want it to match. So I'm just going to take this and quickly round all these. And again, this is the Project Life stamp. I really like this. It works for when you're doing your photo albums or whatever. It just works perfectly. There we go. Okay, so there's my cute little mess there. Okay, now we're going to take these and we're going to put tear and tape along this the crease mark, and you're going to go right to the top, but not over onto the crease line. But you want to go right to the top, as close to the top as you can get. I'm just going to go across all of these. Like I said, this is pretty redundant, but it's pretty repetitive, but it's super easy. I just really enjoy it. I think these are so relaxing to do things like this. So I hope that you guys enjoy making this. Okay, if there's anything left hanging over, I'm just going to go ahead and cut that. It is so warm today where I am. It's crazy. I guess spring is on its way. Which is why I'm wanting to do this craft. I'm ready for spring after all the cold weather we've had. So, okay. So now I'm just going to take my bone folder and brownish all these again, just to make sure that this will stick and I can pull it off very easily. There we go. Okay, so now what we're going to do is, let me get my book out here, and we're going to take the very first one, and we're just going to line it up right with the top there. I'm actually going to flip it upside down so I can see what I'm doing, and just right with that top piece. There we go. And that is how we're going to do them. We're going to just line each one up right next to the other piece, and then you just easily go right down the row. So the next one lines up with the edge of the other one, and if you just continue like that the whole way through, there we go. It's very fun. There we go. You can see how cute that is, how it's laced down. Oops, got some glue on there. Don't worry about that. We are covering these up. So if you make a little bit of a mistake, it's not too big of a deal because we will be covering up the paper. Okay, and then the last one here. Okay, so there they are. That's all of them. Okay guys, I'm back. So I have cut 15 of these. Actually, I think I have a couple extra in here. But these are 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, so they're an exact square. And these will go on top of our little fold here. So like so. Like that. And I have enough to go all the way down, but I'm going to go ahead and just place these where I want them first. And then, so these I only have 2 of, so I'll be 1 on each side. I just think these are so pretty. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 'I'm missing. Oh, this is it. 7. I think that's the one I want an extra one of. Okay, so then I'm just going to go ahead and organize these how I want them. So I only have 1 of these and 1 of these, so I'm probably going to put these towards the middle. So let's see, I'm going to do 1 of these on top, probably like that. And then I will do maybe 1 of these here, 1 of these next. I'll do my cute little laundry line next. There we go. I want this one to be the bottom one, so I need 1 more. I think I want this red. The red flowers right here. That's what that'll look good there. Okay, yeah. That looks pretty good, I think. Okay, so now that I know how I want them, I'm just going to go ahead and cut the wider the corners here. Just making sure that when I miter them, oops, it's going the direction I want it to go. Make sure you put it straight in, and this edge or this little thing will work perfect. You just have to line up both sides of the paper with both sides here of the guide, and it'll be straight every time. There we are. Goes this way. Nope. Yeah, I think it goes. Whoops, I think it goes this way. Yeah. Okay. So, whoops, move that aside. Okay, so at this point you can glue these down, or you can use your ATG gun. I'm going to actually use some liquid glue for these, and I'm just going to follow it all the way up, just making sure I get the edges. That's the most important here. Just feel like with these flipping quite regularly, I want to make sure that they will stay. So I'm just going to line it up here on the edge, and then I'm just going to use my little bone folder here to adhere it. I'm going to flip it down, do the next one. Move these over. And these are all for pictures, in case you guys are wondering. So you can put little pictures, or you can also put a little journaling card in here. Whatever you would like. There we are. And the next one here. I love this Tombow glue because it gives you enough time to like finagle it and move it around a bit before it adheres. That's why I really enjoy this glue. Okay, next one. I think I cut this one wrong, but I'm going with it. I did. There we go. And then my last one here. Okay, I'm going to let this dry for just a moment, and then I'll be right back. Okay, now taking the rest of these, we are going to flip this and do the other side. So I have all of these here, and then we're just going to flip them, and we're going to do the other side here. So just make sure when you when you round the corners, you do the tops and not the bottoms on this one. So I'm going to put this, wait, yeah. So that one there. Maybe this one there. That one there. That one there. I'm just looking to make sure I have what I have on everything. So that's the first one I've used like that. That one there. And then I think I'm going to do one more of these up here like that. Okay. So then I'm just going to go ahead and round the top. And I just leave them in here so I don't accidentally round the wrong section, the wrong one. Oops, it's a little bit of tear and tape stuck on here. There we go. There we go. And then I'm just going to do the same thing, go down it with Tombow, and just, there we go. I love these bone folders. They are such a handy thing to have in your crafting artillery. There we go, next one. Okay, next one. I'm sorry I'm being kind of quiet, but this is one of those things that you have to kind of, whoops, concentrate as you're doing. So, I'm trying to talk a little bit here. Okay, there we go, next one. I'm just making sure I put the glue on the outside first and then a little in the middle. I'll just line it up. These are just so pretty, I think. This paper it just says spring. Spring is in the air. I haven't even used this one yet, have I? So I think I want to use that side. I really, really like this side. And then keep a tip is I like to keep wet wipes nearby, so if I get any glue on my fingers while I'm doing this, I can go ahead and wipe them off as soon as I'm done. And then the last one here, this polka dot one. There we go. And you just have to be careful that while this is drying, of course, that these don't stick together. So I'm just going to kind of flip through these, and then okay, so while those are drying, then I'll go to the next step. And you want to cut, I wanted to cut some strips for right here. So these are, I just have 7, right? 7 of them, I think. And they're they're 3/8 by 3 3/4. So I'm just going to take, one and just stick them in here. There we go. And I'll just center it right on that little piece there. I think it makes it look a little cuter. It's my opinion. I think it makes it look kind of fun and decorative. And I like that one there. And it should line up with the other, and they're all the same size, so it should line up. Hopefully it does. That would be cute there. Use the blue polka dot one there. And I like to put in the date or whatever up there as well, if you're doing that with yours. I think we'll do it that way. So I'll put that one there. And then on this side, the last one here. There we go. And then our waterfall side is all ready and done. That looks fun. So here, I'll just flip through it really quick. You guys can see. There we go. Super cute. Okay, so now we're going to do a pocket on the other side. So what you need to do for that, I want to use this polka dot because I think it will accent this one really well. So I need to cut this at 5.5 by 4.5 is what I want to cut it at. So let me see how long this is. I don't know the measurements of this. So this is 5. Okay, so 5.5 by 4.5. So I'm going to do it this way at 5.5. And then this way at 4.5. And this will be my pocket. Okay. And then I need another one out of the paper that, whatever it was we used. This is 4.5 this way, so I just need to cut one 5.5. So since I'm going to match this with the other, which is very vanilla. Okay, so those are my two pieces for my pocket. So I'm going to get out my my scoreboard here, and on the 5.5 inch side, let me move these over, these are extra. Okay, here. So on this one here, on the 5.5 inch side like this, we're going to score it at 5. So I like the smaller edge here to do that. And then at the 4.5 inch side, we're going to score it at 1/2 inch. Whoops. Okay. And then to cut it at a diagonal. Okay, so while it's in here, I'm going to leave this at the 4.5 inch side, and then I'm going to go over. Whoops, let me turn this way. Sorry. Oh, and this is the way I want it, I guess. I'm going to go over to 1 3/4. And then we're going to mark a little bit right there. And then I'm going to turn it this way, and we're going to go all the way over to, what is it, 3.5 inches here. Whoops, here's the 1/2 inch. Okay. And then we'll take that down. And then taking our cutter here, we're going to line up our notches. So we have one there and one here. And we'll cut it right like that. And that's how we get our diagonal. And I'm just going to erase those extra little pencil marks. And then I'm going to score. Go ahead, using my bone folder, I'm going to crease these down. And then that extra part that's in the corner here, we're going to cut out. So the overlapping part here, so there's not as much bulk in the corner piece. So you can see where they both overlap right there. You're just want to take your scissors and right off to the side of it, you're going to make a little diagonal, and then right off to the side of this one, you're going to make a diagonal again, right to that point. And that helps it so there's not quite as much bulk there. And you're going to do the same up here at the top. You're going to cut those down as well, just to make sure they don't show. So you're just going to take a little bit of that bulk off there, and a little bit of the bulk off here on the edge. Just enough that when you fold it over, it won't show. Okay, so with our pocket here now, we're going to go ahead and use our tearing tape again. So I have my tearing tape right here, and I'm going to go ahead and put the piece right close to the edge of it, the bottom here, part of it, and here. And just don't go over the edge, the fold there. And you can wait to trim these until after you get your tearing tape down. It does make it a little easy as well. I'm just reburnishing these. And then, I think I want it this way, yeah. So then I'm just going to go ahead and take this off. And then I'm going to want to center this right over here, my fold. And just enough to, I want to show it just a little bit of that paper. And this is open, so you can slip something in there if you need to, as needed. There we are. And then I'm going to get some paper for the top of this. And I think I want to use something I haven't used yet, so let me look and see. I think I'm going to use this one. So cut this at 3 3/4 by 4 3/4. So I'm just going to cut a little strip off of here. It's 3 3/4 right there by 4 3/4. And this will be our chevron, our cute little pocket thing here. You can see it will go right there. You can just kind of line it up, and then you're just going to mark with a pencil right there and right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut that. So get out our cutting board again. I'm just going to line these up and cut it. There and there. See if I want a little bit more. I don't think so. I think I like it just like that. Okay, so that is it. So then I'm going to go ahead and use some glue and glue this on. Okay. And I'm just going to use my Tombow glue here. Again, this is definitely like my adhesive of choice because I like the little bit of wet. I feel like it helps it to want to put it in place easier, and then I think it lasts a little longer. Which after you go to the trouble to making one of these, you want it to last. So there we are. And at this point now we are ready to embellish it. So all I'm going to do is I put a little sticker right here just to hide my mistake, but also I think it looks really cute on there. And then I'm going to take the journaling cards that are already in here, and I'm going to cut these up, and I'm going to include these in the book so that people can write on it. You know, whoever I give this to, they can use it as a place to journal and whatnot. And then they can put pictures or something on the back of it. So I'm just going to go ahead and line this up here and just cut these all out first. There we are. Oops. I just think these are really pretty, and even though they are pretty, like this is too young, but I want to use this one, so for the book idea anyway. And I would just save this for something else. But these are great for little journaling cards. And they can be put with the, you can use it to write with the picture and stick it behind the picture when you put it on. So that was my idea here. There we go. And then even this one, The Story of a Girl. I just think that is so cute. And since I'm giving that to a girl, I'm going to keep this. Oops, these are the ones I want to keep. These are the three I'll use for something else. But these ones here, I just want to stick in my little pocket here. So I have some cute little journaling cards there for them. And then this one, I'm thinking I'm going to put on the outside here. It says A Story of a Girl, just like that. So that's what I'm going to do with this one. We are. And then I think I want to put this one here that says sweet, spicy, kind, and happy. Right? Sweet? Yeah, sweet spice. And I think this would be really, really cute just to put down here as well. On the bottom of that. And then let's see if there's anything else I'd like to put on here. I don't want it to be too young, and a lot of these are young, I think. But, is that it? I mean, any of these would really go, but I think I'm going to take this one here. There we go. I feel like that just gives it a little bit of something extra. So there is my little waterfall book here. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I just think it's really, really cute. And I don't want to embellish anything on here because I want the person to be able to put pictures or their own journaling cards. They can cut these down to fit in here if they like. You can see these would fit on there. Just trim it around a little bit and it would fit right in there. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that my friend that's getting this really enjoys it. I appreciate all that you do for me. And she will know who she is once she gets it. But I appreciate you so much and all your support. So thank you guys for watching. Again, I will try to link the original below so you guys can go check that out. If I forget, it's because I couldn't find it. So I'm sorry about that. So I'm going to look right now, see if I can find it. Because I did watch this a while ago. So anyway, thanks you guys. I'm wishing you guys a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.